Set that on. Boom. 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 Alright. Boom. Cool. Cool. Dum. Dum. Alright. Did it work? Alright. YouTube fix. Edit. Almost nothing. Cool. Thank God I didn't. Okay, cool. I have a lot to do. Last time we were here, we got a lot of quests, and I have to go do some shit. Okay, take a look at the map. There is nothing here, so I'm gonna have to travel that way. Gonna have to cross the land, so there's no point crossing that way. Might as well take the inventory. I'm not sure I have the right. I do. Cool. Cool. Uh, okay, the encoding is having a little bit of an issue, but I can't fix it right now. I have to lower the setting. To do so, I'd have to shut the thing down and bring it back up. I might end up doing another drop at 720. I'll do it later.
That's gotta
I
be where
would do
Mr.
that
Jameson
later.
is. Hope he's okay.
Wait, she has a quest too? Oh my god. I have a quest too. Really? You people are idiots. The password. Seriously, that.
I hope that wasn't a load-bearing wall.
A better question. That door is locked.
Down! You got it, Captain!
Good job.
You guys alright?
Huh. We are fine. We're better than fine. We are super. Fast can. Alright. Okay.
System
Here we
invested.
go! My kind of act! I'll fix you right! Nice one! What's that up?
Ready. Eliminated.
Alright.
Deft hands, Cap.
I'm gonna try this again. Cool. Shut up, shotgun. So, handgun ammo, heavy weapon, long gun. So, energy, light. I might burn through the light. I would like to at least use a heavy weapon.
I hope that wasn't a load-bearing mole. Try a bigger weapon! Got him! You got it, Captain! It's not working! Who's ready for more?
Cool. Got it. Keep glancing over here, cook. I'm keeping an eye on me. Don't attack them weird.
Easy.
Oh, cool. We took armor. That sounds good. Excellent. Seems like the machines are better than the beast because there's more beast than machine. Oh, this is fucked up again. Alright, oh shit. I kinda go in gunplay anyway, so. Okay, this is kind of cool. Dumb. That's never gonna happen. Knowing how big corporations work, that's never gonna happen. Uh, Holy crap. These are a hell of a working condition.
They got the drop. There we go. I'll fix you right up, just like that. Everyone away.
If they didn't want to tempt us, why'd they lock it up?
Yep.
Help! Somebody get me the hell out!
We're coming, Mr. Jameson.
I feel that's somehow gonna be my ship gun when I'm about to planet.
What? How the hell did you get in here? No, not... I don't care about the beasts. I care about the front door. This is an egregious breach of protocol. How'd you get in? Ugh. Can't use the centrifuge without supervision. Can't file reports without him double-checking their every word. Can't save myself from mortal peril. It's like he thinks I'm a child. His hands-on management style is coming to a point of contention, I tell you. Please. That man doesn't have an altruistic bone in his body. I just happen to have the metabolic precursors from our last test. I'd wager my last bit that if you brought back the precursors and left me for dead, Anton wouldn't bat an eye. Wonderful! That's much better. I'm getting out of here so I can personally thank him for his compassion.
I hope he beat the shit out of the one guy. That one guy really deserves it. Too bad I can't find a helmet that would perfectly fit the amazing work of art. Okay. Cool.
My kind of action. I see you there. Not bad, huh?
Oh shit, they're actually fighting another one? What the hell?
Here I go. Armor's too strong. Everyone all right?
Okay. The neck place, and I believe the neck place is going to be this one. Right over there. Keep following the path till I get to here.
Here goes nothing.
I need to, I don't know, get more, I need to get her more health. She's not surviving very long. Cool. Alright, we looted everything over here, I believe so. We actually have money. Hit a tri-blade. You have one of these blades. Okay. saving over here, because I know I'm going to run into big issues.
Isn't this pretty, Captain? I love all the trees. We ought to go places like this more. That's the last of him.
Cool. Don't know how the animal survived, but hey, survived. Cool. Tinker. What can I do with this then? No. But I had two. I only have one. Oh well. Okay,
They're on us. Don't mess with us. Here we go. Here we go.
Gonna find you!
Take your best shot, asshole.
We made it.
Cool. Alright. I think we cleared everyone in here. I think there's somebody down there, people upstairs. Yeah, there's 2 people up, the 2 down there, 2 up there. So we're good for now. I can look around.
Makes you wonder about their labs.
This must be where Mr. Shaw's been working.
She stealth, but I'm just hiding behind a wall.
Nice one.
Fortunately, the machine cannot be taken out as is, apparently. Stealth. As... Okay. Alright, okay. Draw out the path too close to the experimental subject panel. Now that the rapid spit gunking up servos on the gun arm. With all the weapon arms, I get for this semblance from 12 and 17 still working. I'm gonna try to disable the mandatory consumer broadcast on 17. Then I stuck maximum volume until the factory reset it. 3. 12 had a shipment function today. Porter accidentally tripped one of the sensors inside the wall, so blasted until unit thought intruder into the shooting. Shut down for now, but we're crafting behavior module from EG for the rest of the units. No response from the behavior unit module on the behavior module. For the time we'll have to hope nobody blows up a wall. Cool. So they put the head in the sand. Thumbs up, boys. Thumbs up. Really making corporations look stupid. Alright, we did that one. Good on that one. Next.
Nice and easy.
Mech? No, that's either a mech or a beast. Might be a mole, I don't know. That almost ended badly.
All this space, and this is all they get to sleep in?
Take your best shot, asshole.
Oh, this is fantastic. Yep, going back inside. Yep, going back inside. Okay. Persuasion of confidence and why a minute into looking no longer in my bathroom. I thought about telling children's paperwork of course. Okay. Currently, the property manager of all people, so the only person called to sleep on site rather than on welfare. According to the human system, my position tied up into a first month facility, not let them for either wide. I have to spend all day cleaning man so I'm out of my good. I don't even have a damn shower here. Fix it, I'm gonna start breaking into your showering there. You can't experience the joy of cleaning the crystals out of your drain. Remember, you have an entire crate of Mad Paxton. You know I can do it. Don't know government plan and change my mind. I don't know. Nah, we could just like terraform and build a wild. Alright. There's literally nothing in here that is keeping me. I have no idea why. Not the best choice. This best choice. Oh, that's why. Back down. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I'll get that later. Can't go there yet. Don't go there yet. Western prototype. Quiet open plan. Open plan. I think Orson is right. He's in here? Where was that thing? Oh, cool. Okay, so plasma carbine. Plasma carbine. I want to try that. Deadeye assault rifle. Zacto sight. I'm gonna try this one. That sounds nice. Tactical shotgun. Okay. Cool. We'll do Goggle. Well. Yep. Alright. View him. Okay, so it's down there. Terror of the Monarch. Terror Monarch, whatever.
True professionals. Not a peep from me. Looking clean. Their mistake.
We didn't have many trees in Edgewater.
Yep,
It's a shame to cut them down.
this is working. Oh, please tell me this is what I think it is. Right, I can't actually see what that looks like. Okay, fine. Setting, gameplay, so play tell me. I want to see what this looks like. What did this look like? Plus 15 in engineering, but -1 in perception. Love it. I'm doing that for the look. That looks like a good look. I'm gonna get to that rock and try to jump on top of this rock.
Real slick.
Holy crap!
Here we go.
Out of ammo! Reloading!
Won't try that again.
That worked. Got my weapon. This thing. My gun. May like it, but different time. I don't know who had the better hit. That guy or that guy. This one though. His body's shattered.
We're just gonna walk in? I mean, it's a secret right on it. The real covert labs don't gotta advertise it.
Who the... You. Yeah, you. Get over here. You care to explain what you're doing here? Did you miss the big sign outside? That I am. Name's Porter. If Doc Crane did send you, I'd be glad for the help. Bad news is, we haven't been able to clean these outlaws out of the lab. Good news is, they haven't been able to escape, neither. They got in through the ventilation system, but we locked that down. There's no access from their level without a security keycard. That also means no fresh air down there. Probably reeks of Raptidon musk. Couldn't happen to a nicer bunch. They don't care which side their lunch is on, but the Rapt cells are down with the outlaws, so they're the appetizers. When it looks like they're fixing to make a sally upwards, I have a sniper pop the lock on a Rapt cell. It's kept them busy. Thanks. Company will probably bill me, but better lose a rap than get shot, I says. For now, I reckon they got no backup. On the other hand, we don't neither. And our mechanicals all went haywire for some damn reason. Damn mechanicals have always been more trouble than they're worth. Who, me? Or you mean the lab in general? Soap or something? I don't know. Years back, they made antibiotics. You could maybe ask Doc Crane what he does all day. Oh, the pay ain't much, but it's never been about the bits. I like Roseway.
You've got nice views and more sprats than people. What's not to like?
Pretty damn sure. The shafts are sealed with 4-centimeter hatches. They're not getting back out that way without a security keycard. They'd need to take mine. Or make a new one in my office, I guess. Why you wanna... One level down across from the cafeteria, but I locked it up, and I got the only key card. To get in, they'd have to... Organized crew like this, they probably got somebody to do that. You got a point. Better to be safe than shot in the back.
That didn't kill it?
I got another fighting me. You gotta teach me that.
Okay. Shock damage. What was that? be better if it wasn't so shit. Still think this is the best. Could look better.
Nice. I won't tell. Ooh, what'd you find?
Tech kit. Cool.
Easy.
Well, good news, I got 300 and some of my... I'm an idiot, that's why.
Mess him up. First one. That was a nice warm-up.
Did I hear something?
Here they come. That's the last of them.
I got this on me. Okay. Vivaldi has that. Ellie has this. She's fine. I need her to do something else, so probably going to give her maybe the other mag. Maybe. Still trying to figure out what I want to give her. Might give it a tactical shotgun. Yeah. Fuck it. She's going tactical shotgun. Because there's a shotgun and then there's a tactical shotgun. Good luck with that one. Better I'm gonna try, better I'm gonna fail to stop her with the tactical shotgun. I like it. Alright, so this is the riot controlled armor. Gold. Which one do I have, Blue? I have elite trooper armor. Alright. Dodge stealth skills. This is stealth skills 12. This means I'm gonna have to do a lot of that 29. I'm not even sure that. Much as I think it might be cool. Okay, what if Ellie and Pavati have? Pavati. She has shit. Okay, Yep, that too. Okay, what can I get for her? Well, I can definitely put the gold armor. The right control gold armor, and then modify the hell out of it. So, get me that, and then proceed to get me. What's 6,000? I saw something with 6,000. Oh, mag grade 2. Cool. Don't need that, but cool. Armor and gadget. Cook it. Ooh. Ordnance control armor. Dialogue skill. Ordnance control armor. Elite trooper. Probably should give both of them upgrade in armor. Perfect. Yeah, I like that better on Pavati. Pavati? Yeah, Pavati. Utility. Can I have one of them? Come on. So, yeah, I'll let her wield it until later on, like, actually.
reckon it's normal in a lab like this to just leave weapons all over? Or is it just whoever works here?
What do I got? I just got something. The weapon. Pull hammer. Bavari, how's your, what is this, 31? Yeah.
Hey! You! Over here!
Oh my gosh. This is... Please say we don't gotta walk through that.
Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you. I suppose it does not matter. Either Crane sent you, or you are some scav... Let's make a deal. I'd like to go on living. You'd probably like to make some money. Help me get out of here, and I... Same reason you are, more than likely. I imagine we picked up the same tip. Secret research facility, abandoned town. Crane actually sent out a cry for help? Oh, the poor bastard. Seeing his life's work snatched from him? The first thing I need is a key card to There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo Security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the wraps for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. Because Crane is a tool. Because no good deed goes unrewarded. Because doing me a good turn is the honorable and decent thing. Take your pick. We are all of us trapped. You, me, the scientists. This is not a colony. It is a slave camp. Yes, we raided the lab, shot some guards. Killed a few scientists in the crossfire, but it was all for a higher cause. You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your debt. Nothing beyond the purview of a talented You really expect me to just let them pass? Why? So they can regroup behind their wall. Never mind. I'm obviously in no position to argue with you. Sell it, of course. I don't have any use for the scribblings of idiotic science, assuming I make it out of the...
Damn, you must think me a fool. I was watching on the security. I reckon we got... You got one... You convinced her to let us leave in peace. Listing the ills we've been done ain't exactly putting me in a mind to compromise. I gotta believe that all we done will mean something to the company, to Doc Crane. That effort will make up for mistakes. I trust that we all end up where we're supposed to be. But all the variables come... I reckon I don't see any better solution. Here, my key. Full stakes, people. We're heading back to town.
I would ask what was on your mind.
Okay, how do I get there? Okay. From here, how do I get to her? Okay.
I'll keep it down.
Finally. I've never been so pleased at the sight of an open door. Please tell me you've cleared a way out of here.
Oh, look at how big she is. Wow. We're not going in there, are we?
I would ask what was on your mind, but the answer is obvious. So you have. I am much obliged. And now, if you do not mind... Oh, really? Your point is well taken. I would rather not spend the rest of my days looking over my shoulder for the shadow of my headhunter. Here, take the damned research. Tell Crane I hope he chokes on it. Good. Orphans. Is that what you are calling yourself now? Here.
Okay. Alright. Doom that came to verify. Speak to Vaughn. Speak to Anton. Speak to Anton. How about an idea? I turn to Clary and take all the company secret to her, telling all of you to fuck yourself. I think that's a great idea. Sounds like a good idea to me. Yeah. I'm not gonna actually be able to do anything. I have all the... Yeah. What can I say, folks? I'm getting out of here. I am... Exit? Tell a monarch.
Hey there. You the lady Cass called about? That I am. Got left out here to watch for reinforcements. Name's Lillian. Hope you're having a better time than... Definitely got something large and uncomfortably shaped up her nethers. Yammering on about rights and privileges and what all. I'm like, lady, just sing out when you want something shot. Leastways, her pamphlets make good kindling. I've had better. Lost some things in a dust-up. But I didn't get eaten like some of our crew. Some of them were okay. You don't get too close in this work. And Dylan, well, ain't no one gonna regret his passing. Least of all his mama. I was near the Raptidon pen when they got loose. Had to set a few to rights. When I got to checking if all my parts were still attached, I realized I'd dropped my cigarette case. When I turned about, I seen two fine gun hands being snacked on by lizards. No cigarette case. This was a Spacer's Choice commemorative case. If
she can't hang on to it, maybe it'd be better off in someone else's hands.
Well, you'd sure as hell have earned it. An outdoor raptidon pen yonder, past the main entrance. Law only knows why they're breeding the damn things. I'd be obliged. Just don't lose any parts trying.
Cool. Johnny. He want smoke. We want smoke. We want smoke. He want smoke. Smoke.
This is bad! Here I go!
Oh shit.
You okay, Captain?
What the fuck? Okay,
What's the hurry, right?
Welcome. Alright, let's do this. Where we got to go now? Oh. The lady who wants the cigarette case is over there. Alright, I'm back and... okay. Here you go, lady.
Seriously, don't get yourself killed. It's a nice cigarette case. You're shitting me. You ain't so bad.
Did I really not have enough? I didn't have the intimidation. Alright. What am I gonna do now? I think I'm gonna punch... how could we... oh, I can add tongue talk guy. How about that? Cool. Perk. Wow, do they have anyone? The vendor prices is nice. The very hard thing, I want this. I'm gonna go with that. Having better prices than the vendor is a really good thing. Now that we have all the company secrets, we leave this place. Because I ain't giving the corporation their secret back. God
Crew
knows.
members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Lovely.
Just to warn you, we may have a bedbug infestation. I am investigating non-toxic extermination measures. Non-toxic to you, I mean.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Alright.
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM? Registering new owner, Captain. SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
Does he have a brush under that? Not the brush under that.
Max. Maximilian. Vicar. Vicky.
What?
Shoot, I forgot. It'll come to me. Something on your mind? I'm a surgeon by trade. Not much. Sure. There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way. Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long. It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not. I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do. No complaints here.
Yes, you caught me ruminating. What's up? Yes, I've been... Status report. 13 jobs scheduled for area maintenance. Battery levels are fully charged. Thank you, Sam. We guarantee all SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box. Got stubborn stains. Leave. Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get to firing away.
Cool. I'm a little confused on what to do. Yeah, I have a guy who's available for combat, but I don't even know if I'm allowed to keep him. If not, then I have a question.
Need
So
something?
this is his room. Okay. So, Pavati? Can't remember the name right now, but you know what I'm talking about. He took someone that hasn't come in yet, and this is her. Let's check them.
Ship's starting to feel like home.
Oh.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be? What's that? Define favorite. I see. In that case, my favorite is Sam. What do you mean? Truthfully, not that I contain the capacity to lie. I had suspected as much. Your neurological impulses spike at unusual and often inappropriate moments. It doesn't take a genius to correlate the meaning, although if I were a human, I would be considered one. I am glad you felt comfortable enough to tell me, Captain. According to my file on the subject, that means you either desire to obtain something from me, or you have formed a partial fondness for my persona. Thank you for confiding in me, Captain. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself.
Okay.
I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. And we both know I am not What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept of self whatsoever. Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses, with no fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear. How did you guess, Captain? Did Sam tell you? I should have known better than to confide in such a primitive construct in the heat of the moment. How can I... Goodbye. Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Excellent.
Do return in... One piece.
I liked it too. My favorite. Anarchist cookbook.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into Groundbreaker?
You kidding? The chief wouldn't let a couple hundred...
Cool. So, Put all of this out. Okay, so
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? You got your punch right here.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your radio.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity You don't hurry up. What's that? What'd you turn up? Peaches and cream. If that isn't the most handsome bit of lethal engineering I've seen. Pardon me, sweetheart. My old ears must have misheard you. A couple of folks around here might pay a fair few bits for this. My stars, what a find. Fine picking. That's plenty, my dear, and more than I thought you'd find. You got a knack for snooping. I ought to just hire you next time, instead of those sublight lunkheads. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your friend Gladys. I'm afraid that's confident. You hear... Any...
How much? 15? Really gonna make me do that.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Fantastic. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. Now, what do you... That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss June Lay. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. Chief June Lay Tennyson. Used to be she was chief engineer before her mama passed, and she took the helm. She's neck deep in the ship guts by day, slap fighting with the board by night. Hold on. You already met her. What are you asking me about her for? Bit straight-laced for my tastes, but that's just her nature. She's fierce, too. A fighter. And between you and me, I think the fight's starting to wear on her.
Cool.
This is Halcyon News.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet. I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
Long as there's paying work, you can count me in.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Cool, cool guy.
Hey, be careful. My cargo's worth a lot of money.
Well, you probably should.
That's a position. First time I ever bought something.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Cool.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells? I don't believe so, Captain. Transmission incoming.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Sure I will. What do you want me to do?
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps? You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you... Comes... Best of...
Excellent. Felix. Here too. Max. Some.
You ever notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from The Masked Marketeer?
So who's Parvati?
You remember the youngest daughter who always does what she's told, but in the season finale she murders 12 people with a knife? Parvati.
It's always the quiet ones.
I'm confused. Who the hell am I then?
Enjoying some R&R?
Okay. Yeah.
Watch your step, Captain. The floor is wet. Sam recently mopped in here.
Cool. That's a lot of shit. Deadeye assault rifle. Tinker. Okay.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Congratulations. Also, congratulate yourself.
Take someone to watch your back, please.
And pick them out to go. Alright. The lab.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
No, don't.
The one I gave you before your pod landed? Ruined, beyond repair. Impossible to find replacement parts. That's Halcyon Manufacturing for you. Don't worry about it. I'm reasonably certain you're not going to spontaneously expire. No need to monitor your recovery. Nonsense. There's no such thing as luck. Only well-calculated margins of error. You survived that fall in 85 out of 100 simulations.
Look at the date. You shoved me into an
Yes, well, you're stuck here with the rest of us. Halcyon's our cesspit now, and we're all circling the drain together. We can wallow in our collective misery, or we can try to make Halcyon a better place. I don't know about you, but I'd like to live in a colony that isn't marching toward oblivion. Oh, balderdash! You hadn't yet recovered your faculties of speech. What was I to do? Dear so-and-so, would you like to be shoved into an escape pod? Blink twice for yes? Still, I admit I may have been a touch hasty, even thoughtless. I do apologize if I rushed you. Not at all my interest. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course. What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy. Oh, very well. I can be a little cantankerous when I haven't had my caffeinoids. You have my apologies, and so forth. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. I picked you out of the hope for your talents, after all. It's only natural that others would gravitate toward you. Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
Progress.
What's on your mind? Absolutely. Let's talk. Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia. Life outside work? No, of course not. My life is my work. For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right.
Yeah, I don't talk to him.
To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know. Because we've lost our way, the board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you, people who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense. Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the Hope. Get it? We'll do our... Aha! I see you found my portable molecular excellent test subjects. Also surprisingly nutritious. Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Yes, and you never come out of your lab, so it's not like you can do anything.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were... your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting. A lot of hot air coming out of this side. Okay. Bring up. Q. Bring up IQ. Okay. All fans running at 1300 RPM to 14. Temperature inside the RAM is getting a little bit hot, but not terrible. Temperature inside the case is still a respectable number. So that water's not boiling. That's good. Alright, well, fix that issue.
Oh, we're done now. Shrink away. 100. We can. Cool.
Pick up any more strays while you were out? I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
Really? God, I hope it's not being funny, because I would love to have my people here.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Cool. I'll be right back. Going to turn in a quest and then we're going back up and down. Well, that's just all they have. I also wonder if you can get rid of one and pick up another one. Well, a couple people. Yeah. Better try dietary food. Because nothing sounds dumber than dietary food.
Damn right we left the lab. What's left there that's worth dying for?
You let them get away. Worthless, the lot of you.
Well, you get what you pay for, don't you?
Oh. As if my thoughts weren't dark. Jameson. I didn't do right by him, did I? Only care. You understand nothing.
That at least makes me somewhat reputable. Haha, 19%. But they don't hate me the fact that I...
Doc Crane better get over himself.
You think the other 16 were closed? Maybe on account of health code violations?
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Want to treat yourself? Annie Cleo makes...
I don't trust the plan. Alright, now that we got here, we'll go up and down.
Would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Oh, what do you got there? Is that a scrap of Ellie's jacket in your mitts, Sam? What did I tell you about stealing? Oh, hey, Captain. Felix keeps asking me to watch some adventure serial with him.
Every Sam unit. Thank you. Warning! Raptidon claws carry bacteria and have the potential to cause organic death due to...
Cool. Picking all of my bone, bum ba dum bum, bum ba dum bum. Matches. Just that you know that I've given the rest of you know what you know who started for the secrecy and never really get anything. Future give me the time of day. Person that can't come on something. Grateful also appreciate never told no solo job will keep. Okay. Tennyson! Don't do this ever. Don't do this ever. What do I can see? Let's stop mode for the better. It'll remind me we can check the clock until I tell you to stop and continue. No, I am if not if I'm dead or whatever after that. Oh, too hard. Someone puff weapon, sitting wolf top. It's sitting there ticking. It gray hair looking away better. Think we don't touch that clown that's off. Human power. A lot of time I got lost. I was locked up. Free with things. Okay. Why won't Wallace just give me the strength for blast the depth of the phone? I did apologize for shutting them 5 times, but architect be damned, just sitting there like getting the After I finish there, I'm gonna head to Monarch.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Cool. I'll be back. Gotta go get a damn science thing. Magica. Okay. I think I know I'm going.
Hey, that pad down.
Rizzo's purple berry tart. Salt
Gracious. I was just sitting down. Straight to the point, eh? Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their... Oh, a little of... I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
So that's what that smell is.
Sometimes the hairs poke out between the seams, but I don't mind. That's what the law gave us matches for. But that's not what you want. Anytime. If you're here for... Want a charming...
Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, first thing, look at everything. You.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time. I said...
So one. That man.
You see we had a conveyor pull in?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Tripper Gel Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored flour nuggets. Now with 12%.
It's not in here because this thing ended well before it actually. Probably tomorrow.
Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar. A
Come back
76
on.
yuck bar. It's time for a KYO.
Oh, I know exactly where I gotta go. How do I get in? Right here. Okay, here we go.
I'd say anything here falls under the salvage protocols of finders keepers.
Target practice. I'll fix you right up. Nothing personal, I swear.
While rummaging through the boy back bays, discovered an old hammer crate that seemed to be sealed for a very long time. But I was getting to it and put it open, couldn't get the tail discovery. Prototype hammer. Don't know how I'm contacting with him, but I bought my lap because of work. Things like Lord Trail. And it's great. More time on the hammer until I'm working to the electrical and chemicals at my working again on me. The weapon depicted in secretary and engineering many systems appear big to contemporary. Okay, I ain't gonna go there. Blot out exclusive anyway, blasting him around. Now for the bad. Attempting to neuter the self-destruction plan. No, the universally called small fire. Hammer manual control never functions again. Seems to cycle through the elemental mode. Okay. Pole hammer. This thing is Vortex Me. Prismatic hammer. I'm actually try that. I'm actually gonna try that. Okay. Let's break down some weapon. I'm gonna try the swing that thing on the ship and see if I can actually what it does. I need to improve this thing.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Cool, good for them. Alright. Tinker. Tinker. It's a bit fine. Yeah. Holy shit!
my gosh, Felix, you got to hear this. You remember that spin-off series about the Mass Marketeer? Halcyon Helen's coming on for a special romance arc! Ah! What if they hold hands?
This I gotta see. Thanks.
Yeah, that's a totally her. Okay, journal. Going to Stellar Bay, I don't feel like telling Robert.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Let's go, folks! Time to put the hammer down!
Hold on there. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right? I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. Wish more folk could say that. Gets awful quiet guarding a landing pad that never gets used. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-world traffic, us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are Sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly. Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him Oh, and... I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. That's Bertie Holcomb, only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever.
I wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something? Oh, you're real funny. Thanks a...
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir. Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today? You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so... Not that I got any prior experience.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really. So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
So do I.
I couldn't. What if he says no?
What if it's
Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real... He doesn't talk much.
Good to have
I know what I'm looking...
If you really want to be with someone you can't talk to.
You think that's what I'm looking for? Sorry.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
I do. No, you and me, then.
You'd be a hit in Byzantium.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here? Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
If I had the one more time,
Yes, that's it. Channel your anger. I only wish I could do the same.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional, erotic, and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems... Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious. Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour. I have people to look after.
That's why Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
This lady must be going on.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. Not long, but the devil is always in the details. And the salient detail here is a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush.
Where do I find one? Where'd you have the Bolt 52? What other part? What's the other part of your plan?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons. Saying what, which way? That's just what it's called. It's supposed to stand for something, but I forget what. Oh, and while you're at it, There should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it. What can I do? I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you? Then it's good that I keep... I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
You initiated your movement board?
Not intentionally, though that's technically true. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. But back then, it was known as Terra 1. Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point of terraforming was to make them Earth-like.
Here, though, the results were mixed.
And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out.
Okay.
Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up. It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
I hope you'd treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what being a community
I like
means.
this play.
Treating people right, because it's the right thing to do.
Like that's what you saw in Edgewater? Come on. People look out for themselves.
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb. Unfortunately, noble thoughts rarely sway board policy.
I could have told you that.
We learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
I actually like this. Out of all the corporations so far, this one is the most sensible. Because they actually care about their people. The rest of them seem like assholes. The glorified assholes that don't care about people.
No, they laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else. In a manner of speaking, many of us stayed behind in an act of quiet but firm defiance. As the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI.
Must have pissed off some real big suits to get stuck with that.
On the contrary, I wrote lots of very important reports on behalf of top MSI officials before I was able to achieve this position. I moved forward with our planned reforms as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages. I don't think I realized how far they'd stoop. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
That's the spirit. What the hell?
It's a
is it
legal
called?
provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
But wait, what happens to the folks stuck on the wrong side of dangerous?
I'm afraid the welfare of a few hundred people is too minor a figure into the board's risk assessments. Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. Rather hard to run a business that way.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Not the
If
problem.
you can't beat him, might as well join him and reach into their pockets.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation. I'm not a man to put pride before progress. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship. I've discovered it's much easier to negotiate from a position of power. And I don't mean to leave MSI or its people at a disadvantage. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations. What can I do for you?
Okay. Dr. Flame. So it turned anything to an armament into a full metal jacket. It basically turned bullets into a full metal jacket, essentially. Yep, for the bullet on them back, yeah. Full metal jacket. I believe that's what it is. Well, in any case, it does the same damn thing. It does the same damn thing. Alright. I think I'm gonna be finished for the night. I think, yes, I think I'm gonna be finished for the night. Faction Quest. Well, I think this is the first time I'm actually seeing one of the 3 backs. I'm reviewed with the Groundbreakers. Right. There's the Iona Cast. Sublet Salvage Shipping. The board. I'm 2% negative, 10% positive. Surprised they don't hate me. But yeah, this is what I'm working on upon. I feel like Reinhardt with this thing. I feel if I hit a certain button, I'll charge forward, but no, that's not true. I've been doing for 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Jesus. Oh yeah, it's 12:30 at night. Not much.